But yeah, you remember where we left off?
Yeah, I was saying, like, he just subconsciously, like, try to pay attention if you're having a bad day. It's okay to have a bad day.
Yeah.
But, like, look at the people around you and see how it affects people. So, you know, like, one of your end goals, you were saying that, you know, you want to inspire people, or you want to motivate people, or just make people happier. You do that every day. Like, you're doing that at work every day.
Yeah.
So just think about that. Like, and you'll come to, like, a realization.
Yeah.
Next bad day you have, you'll look in the mirror and you'll be like, oh, wow. Like, the people around me were kind of in a bad mood today.
Yeah, see, I didn't see, or thing I just learned from you is that, like, I didn't realize I had that much effect at work.
Mm-hmm.
But I could tell you, I realized I had an effect on people back when I was in high school. So in high school, I was going to church every Sunday. I was volunteering, and I used to be the lead tech for, like, the children's part. So, like, children's part was, like, it was just like the adults. Like, you had a whole service. Like, it was worship, it was like videos, it was host, all that stuff. And so, but the host did more. They included the kids and everything. And literally, one of the most, like, craziest moments to where I just sat there and was like I was amazed. I was like, yo, I didn't know I had this much influence on these kids. Like, and it wasn't like a I'm that dude type of. It was like, yo, like, I'm making an impact right now. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was like for God. That's the crazy thing. So what I did was I hosted, and I had this little intro that once I started hosting, I had this little intro, and they had like little like scripts that you gotta go by. I was like, screw it, I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And like I would just like look to see what things we had to do, like what games or like whatever. And like even to the point like my best friend, like even if I didn't look at it, I would look at it right before. And I'll be like, yo, I need you to lead me. I need you to just put it up there. Like, once it's time to put it up there.
Yeah.
So then I'll be like, okay, I know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Or, like, signal me or something. Like, she was all in the back, so I could see her, and she would just, like, let me know. And, like, I'll be like, okay, cool. And I'll just keep going with it. But I had this little intro thing, and, like, because I taught all them, because when I was tech lead, I wanted to start hosting. So I taught everyone else who was back there how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So I was hosting and tech lead at the same time, but then I passed it on to my best friend and let her do her lead. And so I was on the sound. What'll happen is, like, I would say hello to everybody, and like, my name is Mr. Mist, and like it was like Mr. Miston, but like it was like a reverb on it, so it gave like kind of an echo as I said it.
Yeah.
And like just that part there, and then you have like just me doing everything, and then there was one day. It was like, I think it was like literally like my last day hosting right before I joined. And we're doing a game. And I remember I literally had the kids, it's never been that loud in there. Like, it was like stadium loud, low key. It was probably 40 kids in there, 40, 50 kids in there.
Crazy.
Bro, and like I had them to the point they were like, bro, and like me and like the other volunteers, like we all just like stopped, and like there was like the person who was in charge of the whole service, and like she just like she was like, yo, like you did a great, and I was just like, I was sitting there and I was like, bro, like these kids are going insane right now, and that was like my first moment where I was like, dang, that's crazy, and then like I had all the kids say it, my intro with me, the day I left too, and to this day, like there's still people who come to me for like a lot of advice and stuff like that, and it's just like, dang, bro, like I didn't realize like I was oblivious to it. Like now I like started to realize it now, but even like at work, I didn't even realize I had that much influence at work for real.
You'll realize it if you start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Not in like an egotistical.
Just like
way by any means.
Yeah,
just
exactly,
like
of course.
Realizing the impact you do have on people.
Yeah,
like,
I really didn't realize that at all. Like I just figured everyone just
think about your like. I always try to think about my role model.
Yeah.
Like so people I look up to in life. A lot of times with my football coaches. For me, if those people came into work or came to practice, whatever it may be, and were just miserable.
Yeah.
Like, how would that have made me feel?
Yeah, exactly.
You think I would have been all happy-go-lucky?
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't have been.
That makes sense.
But,
yeah, that's just crazy because I never really realized people at work really pay attention to me like that. Like I just kind of, I just kind of mind my business. I'm trying to mind my business. Like I didn't realize that. Yeah. No, but yeah, I'll definitely like try to pay attention to that more. That's crazy.
Coach Burns is back in season soon.
Yeah, he's back.
Whoa.
You back?
I'm back. I'm coaching varsity this year.
For real?
Yeah.
Isn't it middle school?
Right? Yeah. Well, when I say varsity, it's middle school. They call it varsity. 7th and 8th grade.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the coach called me the other day. I haven't even told my wife this yet. But
If she watches this video, she found out here.
If she watches
this video dropping on Wednesday.
All right, I ain't gonna tell her that until like Friday, because I'll know if she says something to me if she watches the video.
Exactly.
So it's a test.
Well, she might actually watch it because you're in it. She might be like, let me watch it because she's in it.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but so yeah, the coach called me the other day, and I think I probably told you this a while ago. They asked me last year if I would coach varsity.
Yeah.
Because I coached the JV, which is the 5th and 6th grade kids for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I guess they just like me, whatever. But it kind of leads into the talk you were saying about kids just being like excited or whatever, like inspiring people. That's the reason I do it, man. I don't do it like there's like, what the heck would I go coach a basketball team
exactly.
for kids? I don't like the first year I did it. It was kind of like a little not weird, but at first it was a little weird. I'm like, why am I doing this? But then like it's all worth it when you get to look back and like now the kids, dude. Last year like the one kid straight up came to me after the season and he's like, Coach, he's like, you coaching next year? And I told him, yeah. At the time, I didn't know. For a long, I actually didn't even know until like he called me the other day. I told him, yeah. But it's a lot, bro. It's a lot to do. I'm not too busy, but I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but he came up, he's like, Coach, you coach next year? And I was like, yeah, I'm coaching. He's like, all right, good. He's like, because I'm not playing if you're not coaching.
Yeah.
And like just going into practice every day or going to the game and just seeing them like smiles on their face and being excited. So you come and run over, give you knuckles or whatever.
Yeah.
Me like we joke at work about how I do the same thing. I'm like push them around. I'll dunk on you right now. Back up off me. Just joking with them, whatever. Like they love that stuff. Yeah. That's why I do it, man. I do it to give back to the community.
Exactly.
It's good. It's good. You should always find something to do you can give back.
That's a fact.
That's my way of giving back.
That's a fact. Yo, if you need someone to come in there, saying show some tips on a couple things.
I'm
not too shabby at little basketball.
I'm not kidding. I really will.
Yeah, just let me know, bro.
Some good drills and maybe you can help with design some plays and stuff. You're better than I am. I have fundamentals and
fundamentals. That's the best way to do it, though.
I'm by any means. I'm no. What's the Spurs coach name? Popovich, Greg Popovich, right?
Yeah.
I know Popovich. I'm just some guy who never played basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, hey.
I played recreational, but not.
Makes sense. Yeah, but if you ever need someone to come in, show a little pointer on a couple things.
I might have to.
Hey, I'm not too shabby. I don't think I'm too shabby. I don't think I'm too
You're
shabby.
nice. You're nice with it. I still dunk on you, but you're nice with it.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, you're right.
That'll never happen.
I can't off the floor high enough to dunk on you. So.
Bro, I thought about trying to dunk again. Not gonna lie. Thought about trying to work on some leg workouts, get up there again.
Possible.
But
I guarantee you, if like I'm not that we can do this, but if I trained you. Just for jump strength.
Yeah.
In the gym alone. Yeah. I bet you I could get your dunk in 6 months.
Probably could. Yeah. Probably could, honestly. When is the basketball start?
I don't know. Like the official dates haven't come up yet, but like midway through November. So like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
Hit me up. Let me know.
All right.
Well, I'll be going most of December, so I won't be in December, but November I'll be here.
All right. Let you know.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know how much footage we have. I don't know how much we record. We've been recording for like almost an hour at least.
What time is it on your phone?
I got 5:45. We started at like 4:30 around there.
Yeah, I think
a little bit
been
after
a little less than an hour. I think.
Yeah.
So when I got here,
I think it's been like 50. I think it's been like 50 minutes recording low key.
There was something I wanted to ask you, and I can't remember.
Something you wanted to ask me?
Yeah. You know something because it struck me, but you were in the middle of like talking, and I didn't want to interrupt, and then I was like, I'll remember. But now.
You know what's crazy? I have a whole paper in that drawer right there of questions I was going to ask you when I first started the podcast. I came up with every person, and I had a bunch of questions. And then I stopped doing that. Like, I stopped, like, having scripts. And I was just like, I'm going to start going off the dome. I low-key want to pull it out right now and see what questions I have. I'll pull it out right now.
We'll do, like, rapid fire if you have them. It'll be, like, not 20-minute conversation type question, but I'll just nice, short, and sweet. Right here, bam. Oh, boy. It's about to get real.
Number one.
It's about to get real wicked in here.
It's number one. I don't even know what questions are on here, but we're about to find out.
Oh, that's a whole paper for me? No way. Oh, no, I'm just...
/ Freddie, but, like, I just put Freddie on there, just whoever I got first.
You have Freddie on here? No, you haven't had Freddie.
No, I haven't had Freddie. First question was, how are you? Good. That's number one.
Great. Never been better.
Never been better. All right, cool. Second one was going to be about your baby. This was when you first had a baby. First had a kid. How is that being a father?
Oh, my God. Wow, I could talk about this all day. But eye-opening. Best way I can explain it, eye-opening. I never thought I could love a little human as much as I do.
Okay.
I would do anything for
him. That's actually crazy, bro. I can't imagine.
That's the best way to explain it. Like, you think when you hear you're becoming a father, you think it's that you're going to, like, it's going to be a special bond or whatever. It's so much more than you ever could imagine it would be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Worth it. Definitely worth it in the long run.
That's
Especially when you
actually
come home, like you realize that little guy, like, or girl, whatever, depends on you, and you're just like, it's a very eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
Everything I do in life now, I want to do it for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my wife. But,
Yeah.
you know, for them.
Yeah. That's actually. I can't imagine being a father right
It's
now.
crazy. You're going to learn one day.
Yeah, one day I will.
Well,
One day I will.
God willing.
Yeah, for sure. You just answered this second question too. Oh, this one is an open mic for you. Just whatever you want to talk about. You got anything you want to bring up?
Not most. It's kind of piggybacking on what I already said, but if you're watching this podcast and I can say anything to you, and you don't know who I am, one, I am nobody, right? I'm just a normal guy. But try to remember to always love one another. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. You don't have to hate nobody. If you don't get it wrong with somebody or they're not your cup of tea, you don't have to hate them. Just be respectful. Show respect to one another. If you can have peace and love in this world and just show respect to one another, bro, we'd be in a way better place.
That is true.
Especially in America.
That's a fact.
Especially in America.
We need it.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. What was your first impression of me?
First impression of you was this kid is a clown in a
really?
good way.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, this kid is.
I feel like I was
funny.
really quiet when I was here.
Yeah,
when I
but
first got here.
I'm trying to remember.
Or is it when after I kind of started speaking a little bit
Probably
more?
because when did you report?
2021.
But what
September,
month?
September, the end of September.
I don't know. Like if I could, it's been a while.
Everyone was in that small still. And
that's
y'all
what
were
I'm,
just
that's
coming
what I'm saying.
back.
I think when I first met you, you'd already been here for a little bit, so you're a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
I remember meeting you, being like, "Oh, I'm gonna like this kid. He's cool. He's funny. He's genuine."
Yeah.
But like clown in a good way, not like clown in a bad way.
Cool.
Clown like, oh, he doesn't take life too serious. He doesn't take job too seriously. I like somebody like that.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm. Hard question.
Can I bring whoever I want?
Yeah.
All right. So I bring all my people with me that I want with me, and I will live on my own island.
For real?
Yeah.
That's actually fire.
My own island, build my own house, have my own stuff. Maybe not even island because that's like a little dangerous, but like my own land or something. I just want to be like secluded a little bit, but like not too secluded where I can't go be in civilization.
Exactly.
The dream, the end goal is just have like a property with some land.
Yeah.
My wife always says she wants like some chickens and like whatever, like a couple little farm animals.
My girl been saying the same thing. She want horses. I said,
they're all cool till you have to do the work.
I was like, I bet you I'm not gonna be back there.
Right. It's all cool until you have to go clean every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken coop every day.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be too
But yeah,
fun.
it would just be kind of a little secluded with my people, you know, like, but not too secluded.
Yeah, makes sense. I feel that. If you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One meal. Oh my! I'm a foodie, dude. My wife makes some really good baked ziti.
Really?
Yeah. I always ask her to make it. She always makes fun of me. Or you ever, because like she'll like do like a grocery order, and she'll be like putting it down, writing it down, and she's like, "What do you want?" First thing I pretty much always say is baked ziti. Probably that. It's simple, carbs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was thinking lasagna.
Lasagna, yeah.
My mom's lasagna be bussin'.
It don't matter. Anything will get old after a while. But
Yeah.
My wife's baked ziti. I'd probably go with that.
Okay. All right. This one's a game. I haven't done this game in a long time. I'm bringing out old stuff for you, bro.
That's what I see.
For $100,000, would you swim with a great white?
Cage or no cage?
No cage.
No shot. There's not any money on this world you could get me to do something like that.
Okay, for 10 mil, would you fly on a plane that would crash, but it's a 50% of survival?
No, my family needs me.
That's a great answer.
I'm not selling my soul.
If you had to go overseas for 4 years to retire, would you do it?
Yeah.
I think that's worth it.
I would make the sacrifice right now in a heartbeat. It would suck. Every little bit
it would
suck, but I'd make the sacrifice.
4 years, get out of it versus the whole 20?
Yep, for the great. That's actually a good point, bro, that you bring that up. Imagine that was a thing. Maybe not 4 years. But let's say, I don't know, you did, let's say, 10 years of service, 5 years overseas, something like that.
I'd do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. I mean, you might be on something, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all, the government, listen.
Yeah.
Y'all need to
You know
listen
the
out.
feds are watching.
You know they
right
watching
now.
for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to. They watching for sure.
I keep my grass cut low so there's no snakes in the grass, but they still like.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's
That's a
easier
fact.
to find.
To be real though, you know what rate I'm going, so they probably are actually are listening. So, probably. Hi. This one's about a little Coast Guard. I try not to dig into the Coast Guard so they don't be tripping.
Yeah.
But how's it feel being a coxswain? That's what I'll ask. That's a broad question. A coxswain, if you don't know, is people who drive boats in the Coast Guard.
Yeah, it's cool. That's what I. That's kind of it's cool because that's kind of what I did. I joined to do. I joined to like help people. Mm-hmm. So the coxswain portion of my job, I love. I love driving boats. I love like knowing that if a case or something happens, I can go help people. There's a lot of things I don't care about my job without getting into too much topics. That's separate. Yeah. But being a coxswain is awesome. I highly recommend anybody who was looking to join. It's good branch.
Okay. Now, last question. Top 3 rappers.
Yeah, I remember what I wanted to ask you.
What do you want to ask me?
I'll answer this first.
You gonna remember your question?
Yeah. I
okay.
will. Just if not, just yeah, I will. Actually, I'll ask you this question when I think about top 3 rappers. Because that's kind of hard. If you could have 3 people in the room with us right now for a podcast, who would it be?
Oh, right now?
Yeah, right now.
3 people?
So you get like, let's say you get a 45-minute podcast. That's easy?
That's easy.
It can be anybody, dead, alive, doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought you meant like people we know. I was about to say, there's only a couple people I know up here.
No. In the world, in life, dead or alive, with the exception of the man above. And why? I got you thinking, don't I?
You said 3 people?
3 people.
I got 2. I'm trying to think of a third.
I got one more question for you after that too.
Okay, let me answer this before I forget.
You don't have to have 3. If it was 2 like meaningful people and you only wanted 2, it could be 2.
I'm gonna go with. Actually, I got 3. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with Tyler Perry, Michael Todd, and Kevin Hart.
Why?
Because 1, 3 of them are all motivational.
Mm-hmm.
2, all 3 of them can teach me something. 3, they're all successful in different ways.
Okay, I like that.
And they're all successful in ways that I want. So Kevin Hart, entertaining, also goofy, funny, comedian on stage. Wow. Tyler Perry, he is very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. Also funny, and he also is very good at entertaining. Michael Todd, because of his personality, he's also very knowledgeable. They all know about God, and also, I feel like him being on stage could teach me something too.
I like that.
3.
It's just lie about somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Top 3 rappers of all time.
You remember your question you were gonna ask me? I'm trying to make sure so you don't forget. You forgot. He forgot.
Hold on. It'll come back to me. Top 3 rappers. This might be a little controversial. Actually, definitely controversial. Eminem, J. Cole, and Drake.
That's not controversial.
I don't know. A lot of people were like, I don't know. A lot of people were like,
those are people who have freaking impacted the freaking.
And I say that, I understand, like, there's a lot of other rappers you can go with. Like, I don't know, dude. People say Jay-Z, Nas. Like, there's so many rappers you can say, but that's my 3 because that's what I grew up with.
Exactly. Screw everybody else. Nobody care what they think. Nah, but for real.
People walking around talking about this and that. Would you agree, or is yours like totally off?
Oh nah, I mean those aren't the people I would choose. I listen to different music, but
understandable though.
Yeah, but like those are very like those are people that I'm like okay, like that makes sense. Like if you hit me with the Lil Pump, all right, all right, bro.
You the 6'9" Lil Pump.
All right, bro. No, but I would. My number 1 is Rod Wave. That's who I listen to the most.
Yeah.
Rod Wave.
I really like. I'd say definitely like top rapper of this generation.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like I don't even listen to I'm not even the type of person that just listen to a lot of rap. I listen to a lot of random songs. Like it's not even a certain person. Like it's rare. Only person's like album now I really listen to that's rap is Rod Wave. That's or maybe Lil Baby, depending on how I'm feeling. But Rod Wave's the only person whose whole album I'll just be like let me listen see how these songs go. And other than that, like now I listen to a lot of worship songs, a lot of like because I've come to learn that like without even realizing we when we listen to a lot of those songs, it carries like it affects us. So like we listen to these rap songs, like we listen to a lot of cussing, drugs, sex, and all that stuff. That's what you're gonna think about all the time. You're gonna think about that stuff. Versus a problem I've been having a lot with lust. So I try to work on that.
That's everyone's biggest problem.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And so listening to all those songs is not gonna help. So I just kind of try to stay away from it.
Yeah, I joke with my wife all the time that you bring it up because it's not in not in a bad way, but I always kind of joke and I'm saying like I'm a man of God now. I don't do that kind of thing. Right? So alcohol. I was joking around yesterday in the morning. I'm like, she's like, you want to drink today? I'm like, nah, I'm a man of God. I don't drink no more. I was joking. I obviously drank, right? But I say all the time. I'm like joking around. I'm like, I'll be like, hey, like you in the mood or what? I'm like, no, I don't be watching pornography no more because I'm a man of God.
Yeah.
You know? It's one thing that I'm trying to definitely cut out of my life. But that's a whole separate conversation.
Yeah.
But that's hard. You know.
Exactly.
Lust is hard.
Bro,
we're all men at the end of the day, men and women.
That's a fact.
That's like a natural thing for people. So.
That's a fact. So another thing, which I said in another podcast, is a lot of times when we fold to temptations like that, a factor could be not reading your Bible or not feeding your, because when we sin and things like that, that's a lot of your human flesh basically being tempted, not your spiritual. So a lot of times it could be you not filling your flesh up with the Spirit of God and stuff like that. So it'll be a lot easier, like with like for me, for example, like last week I was really feeling like that, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So then I was like, and I thought about it, and I was just like, dang, I haven't even read my Bible in like a week and a half, bro. Like I bet if I was reading my Bible, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, man, a lot like it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Is it gives you like makes you feel guilty when you do things like reading the Bible, being religious. Gives you that subconscious thought, and it stops you from doing things. That's why I say I made a lot of mistakes in life, and there's things that I will never do again in my life that I've done.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking religion at the time that I made a lot of those mistakes my whole life.
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna make mistakes. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm gonna sin. We all sin, right? We're born sinners. But at least I had that subconscious thinking where like, all right, if I do this, this happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a constant battle that you battle with all the time. Thinking about it could be something small, or it could be something big. Like if I do this, what's gonna happen, or this could happen, whatever. But, all right, last question before I forget for you. My last question for you, at least. If you had the opportunity right now to transfer your body, your mind, your thought, your soul, all that, right, into a new version of Miston to live longer, would you do it?
A new version of Miston to live longer?
Yeah, like let's say you were like 30, you were having some health problems or whatever, and they're like, hey man, you only got 6 months to live. But new tech's out, it might cost you a couple bucks, whatever, but the money's not the problem. You have the money, and they're like, hey, we can get you into a new body to live longer. So technically you could live forever at that point, right? Because they could just keep making new Mistons.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
No.
Cool. Why?
Because I'm not God. I'm not God.
I like it.
Nah.
I asked me and Zach were talking. We had a deep thought. That I would ask you a lot of the questions we talked about the other day when he was chilling at my house. My wife was out of town and he was over. We were watching football, and we were having a deep conversation on just like kind of questions like that. And I'd ask you a lot of questions, but a lot of it comes back to religion at the end of the day. So a lot of the answers were no for me. No, probably would be no for you because believe it.
Yeah, nah, bump that.
Plus,
I see it. If it's my time, it's my time. Like I see it as it's my time to go. It's my time to meet Jesus. But you tripping? What?
Yeah.
Don't take that moment from me. I was talking to my girl about this, bro. Like, because in the Bible it says when the world ends, right? And low key, I'm like, you never know when it's gonna end. Like, you never know when Jesus is gonna come back.
Nah, he's coming back.
Exactly. You never know when.
Living in our last days.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you never know when. And so he tells you the steps of what's gonna happen. It's a lot of like he was saying like.
Guess
countries
what,
are going.
All those steps have happened.
I thought some of them didn't. I feel like most of them did. I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Because
I know
a lot
of things I've been reading, like the last. I don't know.
Because it's in steps. It's like this will happen, and then this will happen, and now it's the country's like about to go at war and stuff like that.
So I might sound really stupid, but like one of the steps was like the Jews reclaiming the land.
Yeah.
That happened. And something else, and like another step was like them trying to come back and take the land from the Jews, right? Which is what's happening in today's world. And then I may look really stupid though if someone knows religion, so I'm probably there. But steps.
I read it. I was reading it, and I don't remember all the steps myself, but I do remember like countries were gonna be going at it and stuff like that. But then that's what made me talk to my girl about it. I was like, yo, like, cause it says like you're gonna literally see Jesus. Like the moon. Another thing that's gonna happen is the sun and moon are gonna go dark. So then that means everything's gonna be pitch black. And then just imagine seeing Jesus. You're looking up and you just see Jesus just coming down. I'm like, bro. I told my girl, I was like, at first when it all happens, I think I'll be freaking out. Like, not like at first it'll be like a little anxiety, like, oh shoot. But then and then I'll be like, hold on. Jesus. I'm like, hey, I'm in the street dancing. Come on, hey, come on, hey, come pick me up.
Yeah. I heard you're wiping this by fire. Let's go. Right?
hey, let's party. I'll be over there like in the middle of the street, and she was like, "All right, Mister, you're so dramatic." I was just like, "Bro, like, that's like, just imagine though, just like, I feel like we wouldn't even be able to do that. I feel like we'd like immediately bow. Like I wouldn't, like I don't think it'll like be like I feel like I need to bow. I feel like it'll be like your body's just gonna, you're just gonna bow like to him, and it's just like, it's just crazy because I can't imagine even just like seeing him, just like him. Just imagine if he just popped up right here. We'd be so speechless. Like we'd probably literally start. I was like, that's the only person's feet I would literally kiss.
Yeah, bro.
I'd I start sucking on some stuff. No weird junk, bro. No weird. Like I'll be smooching on them feet, bro. I ain't lying. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, but
I can't wait for that day to happen, man. Turn over the
bro. It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It's too late then, though.
Yeah.
It's too late. Like, I feel bad for the people who don't believe, and you know what I'm saying? All we can do is try to help people believe.
Yeah. Hey, most of the time, I don't push religion on anybody, right? Because I was never an open person about religion, and when people, like when I was growing up, a lot of people would like push religion on me, and it was, I don't want to say it was a turn off for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't like I don't know, like I felt like a lot of, like, maybe it was just the churches I went to, but they all kind of like felt, I don't want to use the words like a cult, but like, it just felt for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like the churches I've been to were being like ran, like it was turning into like a big scheme of money.
Exactly.
And it just, I don't know, it never felt right to me. So I'll never push religion on somebody. But you know, if someone wants to talk religion, I'll talk all day. You know, it's like I've been trying to make me and Zach have a conversation. Now all the time I'd be sending him like random like TikToks, you know, about like God and stuff, or quotes or whatever, or Bible verses. Yeah. Stuff like that. So it's good, man.
That's a fact, bro. I like that though. I like that. We coming to an end. I feel like there was something I was gonna ask you, but I could just ask you it off camera if I remember it.
Yeah.
But we got a good amount of footage here. We got at least an hour and some change of footage. You know what I'm saying?
You think it was good overall?
For sure, it was great. I tell people all the time, if it like it sucks, because there's some. I think there was like one person where it was short, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But if it's shorter, if it's over an hour, I liked it most likely.
That's good.
What were you gonna ask me?
I don't know. No, I asked you. Oh, you're talking about just now what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, what's my grade, bro? Like,
your
grade?
A,
B, C, D?
I give you an A, bro, because, like, I think you're one of the most, like, there's definitely been other people who are very interactive, but, like, I think you're very much, like, we're very interactive in this, and kind of, like, I feel like the whole time we talked about motivational stuff. Yeah. Like,
so 5 years from now, when you know, or let's say 10 years from now, whatever, when your dream becomes a reality, because it will.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You won't have me back on, right?
For sure. No. I told you, you're going to be my security.
And I'm going to be like, yeah, but I'm going to be like, remember me?
Exactly.
I told you.
You're going to be a camera all the time.
That your dreams were going to be reality in 5-10 years.
Exactly. And I tell him this all the time. He thinks I'm so serious, too. He's the one who brought it up. I was like, he said, hey, you going to let me be your security when you make it? Because, like, eventually, when I do make it, like, I can't be, like, not to be big-headed, but, like, sometimes, like, I ain't going to lie. I might have a couple flashy things. Yeah. But, like, still, it's just like, you can't be walking around by yourself like that. No. It's going to be my head of security right here. My boy is like...
My boy's going to be locked in, too.
That's what yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. And, like, I'm going to have, hey, literally, you, Geese, and Frank. That's all I need. That's all I need. I got boys for different things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, hey, Jordan, I need you to handle this real quick. Yeah. Bam. Got him.
So let me ask you, we about to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. Then I gotta tell you this because I meant to say it earlier, but... you were talking, right? So, would you agree with me that what's the word I'm looking for? Like, oh my God, believing something's gonna happen. What's that word? Manifesting.
Yeah.
Do you believe in manifesting?
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, if you tell yourself, like, I'm gonna be this, and you subconsciously every day tell yourself, I'm
Yeah.
this, and you make an effort to do that. You think it's real. Like,
Yeah.
It's right there. Yeah, I do too. And
It said it's in the Bible.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been a big ever since I started reading. I've been seeing a lot about that, and that's like my biggest thing I take away is manifesting.
Yeah.
So every day I wake up, bro, I try to just look in the mirror or whatever, or just think about. Like, obviously, life happens. Like I can't wake up every day perfectly and do the same things that I want to do, right?
Exactly.
Like, but I try to at some point in the day look in the mirror and just be like, hey, like you're gonna be this one day.
Exactly.
Which, for me, is like.
Exactly, and I'm glad you said that because I forgot to do something. I forgot to the other day write it down because it says in the Bible that whatever you say can possibly come true. So like, watch what you say. If you're saying something crazy, you might actually be speaking that. You're gonna speak it into life. So, and speaking into manifest, like that's going with manifesting and stuff. And I wanted to write down my dreams and just pray over it, like, cause it will happen, like, and like I said, when I tell you off camera, everything's gonna make sense, bro. It's gonna be like, bro, like, you're gonna be like, yeah, definitely keep going, cause it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me, I'm just manifesting, like, where I see myself, hopefully, the goal, man, is in, like, another 10, 15 years. Like, if I live a modest life, end up doing whatever, 20, what I'm doing now, and retire, like, I'm happy with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool, go work our job. But if I can manifest the way, like, I want my life to go, is I really want to get more into training MMA.
Yeah.
I want to start doing fights, and then, like, who knows where it's going to take me.
Yeah, exactly.
But step one is just manifesting that I will do it.
Exactly.
And I will do that.
Exactly.
And whether it's, 6 months from now, whether it's a year and a half from now, I'm training for it. I'm gonna keep training for it, and then let's say I do that one, I enjoy it. I'm gonna keep going.
Bro, you gotta let me. You gotta let me know.
I'm gonna turn pro, and then I'm gonna start fighting pro.
You gotta let me know when the first fight is and where it is. I'll put in leave to pull up, bro. Like, I'll definitely pull up. And
I wanted to try to do one like before I get out of here, but time's ticking. Quick,
yeah,
so
that's
I
true.
don't know what's gonna happen.
They better. And all I gotta say is they better hope no one on their side start talking crazy because I'm swinging. I'm gonna be the one person to sneak somebody.
Yeah, I'll keep it professional. I like these dudes to talk.
Exactly. They start talking crazy on that side.
Yeah, no need
you
to
know, Nate Diaz. He just sent his goons. I'm gonna be that one goon that's just.
Yeah, that's not me. I don't need to be doing all that talking.
I feel it. I feel that.
Talking in the cage.
I feel that. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you for coming on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely great chatting with you because like we've hung around a lot, we've talked, but I feel like we haven't had this deep of a talk. Like I feel like this definitely lets us know like, dang, he's really like, you know what I'm saying, like on a really deep personal level. Yep. And we never hung out like this by ourselves too. Like,
never. You
know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate it for coming on. Hey man, y'all definitely stay tuned because we're posting videos once a week now.
Yeah. So next, you let me in on here. Next, I got to get a feature in like one of the YouTube videos.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I still got bangers I need to record. You know what I'm saying? The sucky thing is finding a cameraman, and then also I don't have a car too, so I don't like I'm the type of person I don't like having to ask for like rides and stuff like that. So it's kind of just like I just kind of like gotta deal with it sometimes. But definitely some videos are definitely being filmed right now. They're about to be filmed. That's gonna go crazy. Appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. This was episode 9. We got episode 10. We about to hit double digits, bro. And it's crazy because a year ago I came up with the idea of starting a podcast, and like it's crazy how it's here now. It's crazy.
Imagine another 10,
bro. We about to go crazy. Hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned. Big Myth out, gang.